Yes, we're joined by our family, the hosts of CBS Mornings, Gayle King, Tony Dokoupil, Nate Burleson, and Vladimir Duthiers.
Yay!
It's so good to see you all. Sometimes we call them the boys when they come to the show, and you're not there.
It's a good crew.
When you're here, we call it family.
Gayle, you want to take a second and finish your pizza?
I know, Nate.
All right.
That's a problem.
Are we interrupting you guys?
I know.
By the way, eat up because we have lots of food here. In fact, we have a whole spread in the news theme, and Nate, you are our first headline in pole position.
All right, I got something for you. So first up, the Daily Mail reports a woman has potty trained her pet pigeon. I know, it sounds crazy. Her name is Abby Yardine, says that her pigeon, named Pidge, appropriately named, is so calm and social that she's able to bring the pigeon to parties tucked away in her purse. She actually found the pigeon. It was hurt, discarded as a baby, and she decided to nurse it back to health and then document their time together so she can give pigeons a better reputation.
But I've always heard pigeons are nasty.
They're not nasty.
People say they're flying rats.
I'm just telling you what I've heard.
Did you see how she potty trained? She has to hold it over the toilet so it can go
Right.
every 45 minutes. I think she should venture out to Chihuahuas. Otherwise, she's going to be pigeonholed.
But Tony, what did you say about pigeons? What have you heard?
People around here, they will know they call pigeons flying rats.
Yeah, but I would say,
Like
and I was
Vlad.
telling you guys that pigeons have a long, long history of serving with us. They served in the military during World War I and
Carrier
World War II.
pigeons.
Carrier pigeons. Oftentimes, in fact, many pigeons were like decorated after the war because they're so smart and they were so instrumental to the Allied
To all the
efforts.
pigeons, thank you for your service.
Yes,
We appreciate
exactly.
So Vlad is saying don't knock pigeons.
That's right.
Vlad, those pigeons didn't know what they were doing. You act like they were part of the mission.
They were going USA,
Team USA.
USA.
I still reference a carrier pigeon on a very regular basis. All right, Tony, take our next headline.
All right,
Let's
we
see
have
what
all
you
this
think
food
about
here
this.
for a reason.
What do you got?
And we've got some food news,
Woo,
a
I
special
love food
subset
news.
of food news. The New York Post is reporting that New York City was snubbed from the top 10 U.S. food cities. Yes,
We
research
protest. We
What?
protest.
Hey, Wallet Hub, over
Research
here.
done by Paul. We got an accent segment coming up, so hold that thought. Research done by Wallet Hub compared 180 American cities for food quality, affordability, and cuisine diversity, and the #1 city, according to Wallet Hub, Orlando, Florida.
How is that possible?
Who's anybody from Orlando?
Anybody from Orlando?
Tony, the shock and awe in their
I
faces.
know. They're like,
They were just named the best city in the country for restaurants.
anybody from
For
Orlando?
food. Does Orlando
You're from
have the best
Orlando?
food? Does New York have the best food?
Yeah!
The people have spoken, I
I mean,
guess.
one time in Orlando at Disney World, I did have a great churro. I do have to say, but I
Right?
don't know that it's the #1. We love Orlando.
One time I had a turkey leg. It was fantastic.
Delicious.
It's at Disneyland.
Yeah, exactly.
Disney
When
World.
you're
Where
a dad,
where did New York work?
20th.
20th?
20th.
Wow.
Yeah.
I call BS on that.
I do too.
I just
Yeah,
don't
But
I
buy
don't
it.
know.
It's because of Disney? Do you think it's because
Well,
of
because
the
of all of the theme parks that
Right.
are there in Orlando. And they all have these very unique, almost festival, carnival-like foods.
Okay.
Let me
People
ask
like
you a
unique food.
question.
They're not affordable though, right?
It's true.
No.
It's like the same 5 foods at the theme parks. There's not a lot of diversity. I don't understand it.
Where did Vegas
We
fall
disagree.
into the list?
Vegas has some good food.
10. Vegas was in the top 10, but New York was #20 on the list.
Maybe do you think Orlando is getting the #1 because, like Vegas, they're corralling a lot of great restaurants into the theme park?
Perhaps.
Are there
Yeah.
great restaurants in the theme parks?
I think there's some decent ones.
Okay.
Come on now, let's not knock the
I
theme
mean,
parks.
I'm not knocking the theme parks, but I mean, to Wallet Hub,
We,
hey!
but we are,
You know-
but we are knocking
Don't
that
eat
New
no
York
red.
isn't on the
Yeah.
list.
I agree.
We
I
are
don't-
knocking that New York isn't at least in the top
That's
5,
right.
10.
That is
crazy.
crazy town. All right, well, we have a break. We're going to commercial. We'll be right back. Next up, have you ever
try this
desperately needed a bathroom in New York City in a time of crisis? Well, guess what?
Yes.
We have a story that shows you how to find the best public potties in New York City.
I feel seen.
Clean and friendly.
Wow.
It's all on an app. Stay tuned.
I'm curious.
That's a hot tip.